Hello, good morning, students. Once again, another Thursday, 11 a.m. in the morning, and I am here with you to share some tips and tricks to make the school more interesting and a fun way to learn. So, today, do you have any idea what we are going to talk about? That's great. You all know, due to the pandemic, we all were sitting at home from the last March. Remember the day when the principal ma'am came into the school and she told, "Come on, pack your bags, and tomorrow onwards you're not going to come to school." So you all were so excited that it was a wow moment. Now we'll be at home, no schools, no studies, and the final exams are cancelled. You were like happy and you just went home and you all were enjoying a lot. No? Beginning of the holidays, like what shall I do, what to do, what not to do, and so many questions all about. Then you came to know it was a lockdown for the whole country. And then because of this, what happened? Your parents were also at home. Initially, you thought it was a happy time, full family all together. And then again, you came to know that you are not supposed to go out. You cannot leave your house. So it was again a disappointing moment, right? But in these days, the most important thing is that you started with the school, and the school was now called as virtual school, right? In this virtual school, it is quite different than the traditional school which you had till last March. No, getting up early, going to the school, taking your bags, your tiffin bags, playing with the friends, running all around on the playground, in the washroom, and so much of mischief, right? But that was all gone due to the virtual school. You were sitting at your place and you were doing all your studies from home. Now, today we are going to learn something that is very important, and it is nothing but the pandemic is to an end now. We have come up with the vaccination which will be provided to each and everybody. And very soon the school is going to start. We are going to meet back. Now, you have totally forgotten how to behave in the school, because when you were in the school you knew that the teacher is coming, we have to be disciplined, we have to stand up, talk to her properly, we cannot speak in a loud voice, we cannot just lie down. You had to behave well when you were in school. Now in the virtual school, what did you do? You are lying down, eating, sleeping, sneezing, coughing, and doing whatever you wish and as you wish. But today's session is to tell you how to behave in a classroom, because very soon the school is going to start. You all are going to come back to the school, and this time it is not going to be the same as you came to school last year. We are taking precautions as well to save ourselves from the coronavirus. So, for this reason, there are some instructions to be followed when you come back to the school. And today's topic is the same: classroom manners and etiquettes. When you come to a school, how should you behave? What are all the things you should keep in mind? Like, some of the most important are social distancing, then you have to use sanitizers, then you cannot touch each other, and many more. So, what are these? I'll be telling you in detail. So, stay tuned, watch the screen, because if I keep speaking, you might feel bored. So you will be seeing the screen and my explanation will be going on with it continually. If you still wish you have any doubt, you can always feel free to come and ask me. So here we go. Yes, the COVID is to an end now. The vaccines are ready and we are going to be back to school. So, in this case, we have to keep in mind some of the rules when we come back to the school. Most importantly, the classroom rules. Yeah. So today we are going to see how should we behave in our classroom when we are back to school. First point, keep your hands to yourself. See that you don't touch anybody, touch anyone else's bags, tiffin bags, or anything without any reason. Keep your hands to yourself. No need to touch anywhere, not even your own face, mouth, eyes. It's better to take prevention then to sit and cry later. So keep your hands to yourself. Next, listen to what others are speaking. When somebody talks to you, you should not keep talking along with them. Give your ears to them, listen carefully, and once they complete whatever they are talking about, then go ahead and talk to them. These are good manners in the classroom. When the teacher is talking, be quiet, listen. When your friends are talking, listen to them. When you are going to walk, going to the washroom, to the ground, you have to wear a mask and keep distance. Remember social distancing. It is a very important factor when we come back to school. Social distancing and a mask is to be worn so that you take care of your own self. Do not touch your friends. No need to put your arms around theirs. Keep distance. Next, listen to the teacher. When the teacher is going to instruct something, it's your duty to listen carefully, obey, and follow all the rules as told by the teacher. When the teacher is teaching you, you have to sit quietly. When she is instructing something, like how to sit in the class, how to eat your tiffins, so it is your duty to listen to the teacher. Whenever somebody helps you or whenever you want something, learn to say thank you and please. No, now many birthday celebrations would be coming around because everybody was at home. So when they give you a chocolate, pick up one, say thank you. By mistake, if you hit somebody, learn to say sorry. If you want something, use the word please. So say please and thank you. Then, looking eyes, listening ears. The one who speaks, most of the time it is a teacher in the class. So your eyes should be looking at the teacher and your ears should be listening to what is being told in the class. You have to be attentive in class. These are the points which you should not forget when you come back to school and follow these classroom instructions. When we talk about your voice, your hands, you should speak quietly. You should not be very loud. You should have helping hands. No? And walking feet. You're not supposed to run around. You should walk properly in the school, in the premises, not to run around, not to shout. If you see somebody has fallen down, you should provide a helping hand. But again, because we are facing the pandemic, you should always have a sanitizer with you. Helping hand does not mean always touching others. You can help them by your deeds. You can take them to the staff room for some medical purpose. Then, another important thing, do not throw rubbish here and there all around in the classroom or in the corridor. We have proper dustbins in each and every class. Take time to throw all the rubbish into the dustbin. Keep the surrounding clean. Your pencil shavings, your waste papers, if you spill the tiffin, all this should go into the dustbin. If you want to talk about something or if teacher asks something, raise your hand. Don't shout, Miss I, Miss I, Miss I, Miss I, and the whole class becomes Miss I, Miss I. No, whenever you want to speak something, raise your hand. Make it a habit. Just raise your hand, then the teacher sees it and then she'll be asking you to stand up and speak for the same. Once again, as you finish talking, say thank you, miss, and then sit down. You can also say please. Please, may I go to the washroom? Please, may I change my place? Learn to use these words to say thank you and please. I hope this is very beneficial for you and you understand that the life in school is not the same as it was earlier. Now, this is a very important thing. As soon as the recess bell rings, we all shout, I don't know what. pleasure you get from it. But in the school, you should not yell. Yell means you should not scream, not shout, okay? No yelling, no screaming. Speak softly. Let others understand what you're talking about. And then, as I said, this is a very important part. Wear a mask. Everybody should carry the mask, and it should be on your nose and the mouth. It should not be on the head, nor it should be near the neck. Practice that it is always on the nose and your mouth is covered by it. Don't touch your mask again and again. Take care of it. No touching it. Next is take turns when you go in the garden. If you are playing on the swing, it's not that you went first so you will keep playing. You should take turns. Like 5 rounds will be taken by you, 5 from the other friends. And it is not only in the case of a garden, whatever you play. So you should learn to take turns. Everybody should get a chance for the same. After this, the next point. If you are standing for the assembly, if you are getting some instructions, the principal is talking or the teachers are speaking, you have to listen carefully to the one who's speaking. That that shows you have respect towards them. And we have seen in the last seminar that how is a good listener. No, not to move, listen. And then next comes for you all is you have to understand the importance of discipline. You are asked to go somewhere, you should stand in a line up quietly, not to shout, hey, you come here, let me go there, let me go there. No, that is wrong. Line up quietly. If the teacher says we are going on the ground, you have to make proper lines. While making a line, you should keep distance among yourself, not to hustle and not to make a mess so that the teacher and all others get disturbed by you. Next point, which you have to keep in mind when you come back to the school, is share with others. No, you have gone on the ground. Now, teacher has given you some basketball to play. So, you should share with your friends also. It's not that it is only for you all alone. You can share it with your friends. You will be back with so much excitement. You may bring wonderful things in your tiffin. You wish you want to share. But all these things should be done keeping the coronavirus in mind, keeping the pandemic in mind. Okay? Next thing, whenever you see anybody in the school who's an elder person to you, you should wish them. Wish them good morning, miss, good morning, ma'am. We have principal ma'am, supervisor ma'am, vice principal ma'am, the teachers. You know, maybe you don't know all the names of the teachers, but you know that somebody going around in the school means she is a teacher when she has the uniform. So when you see the uniform, you should say, good morning, sir, good morning, teacher. That is not the case that she is not my teacher, so I'll not wish her. It is absolutely wrong. A teacher is a teacher, and it is your duty to respect everybody, so you have to wish. You see the aunties and kakas, say good morning, auntie, good morning, kaka. Make it a habit to wish everybody you see. Then, whenever you talk with your friends, always use friendly talks to talk with your classmates. No, you should be very friendly. There should not be any fight among yourselves. There should be no envy among yourselves. You should have good friendly talks with all your friends, your classmates, and also your schoolmates. No, there should not be any jealousy. You all should be friends. Now, when you come back to school, there are some points which are safe and some other which are not safe. After you listen to all the instructions, you yourself should understand what is safe to do and what is not safe. If you want to have something, example water, you should not stand up and start drinking water. You should ask your teacher first, may I drink water, please? Same is the case if you want to go to the washroom. May I go to the washroom, please? May I borrow a pen, please? So, this is how you should talk. Always use may in your sentences. And then, very important, what is the response from the teacher? Listen to it. It doesn't mean that I said, may I go to the washroom? And then you started walking out of the class. That is wrong. Listen to the response what the teacher is giving to you. And then only go ahead and take your step. Listening is very, very important. Next, you have to keep in mind you cannot keep talking to your friends, keep looking here and there, keep looking outside the door or the window. No, that is absolutely wrong. Your eyes should be always on the teacher. You should be focused in the class, attentive in the class, and listen carefully to what the teacher is trying to say and explaining you. I hope you understand this well. Then, so many other important things to keep in mind: jazz, food bump, wave, smile, namaste, and some other new way. I know you come back after 8 months and you are so excited to meet all your friends, but find out some new ways to meet them. No need to go and hug them, no need to shake hands. You can wave out to them. You can give a foot bump. Can you see? Touching the foot. That is a foot bump. You can say namaste. Jazz hands means you just have to show your hands as if you are hugging them. You can smile, or if you have some other new way, you can always share it with us. So these are the different ways to meet to your friends when you come back without touching them. So it is very important to keep distance. You have to remember very well, in the class we have to practice social distancing. We have to stay 6 feet away from each other whenever possible, not to go too close to each other. So, it is very important to keep social distancing in the class. Okay, next, you have to follow the directions, means you have to follow the instructions. Whatever is being told, you have to listen to it carefully. Once you come back to the school, you will be asked to stand on the ground. You will see some boxes drawn with the social distancing. You have to stand into it. Take care not to go too close. Then you will be instructed how to sit in the class, one child on one bench, or whatever is the case. The principal ma'am, vice principal ma'am, they will be telling it to you. Your duty is to follow it. Instead of shouting, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, teacher, no, teacher, in the online classes we have learned, no? Thumbs up and thumbs down. Without making noise, just show your gestures, give a smile and say thumbs up. It means yes, we understood. No, we did not understand. So these are small, small things you can use when you come back to school. Learn to say excuse me. Just don't enter anywhere. Just don't disturb anybody. If you find two of them talking, say excuse me please, and then start talking about whatever things you have to tell. So learn to use the word excuse me. Understanding? Great. After this, the most important thing. Yeah. Hand wash. How to wash your hands? Add soap, Scrub for 20 seconds, rinse with water, dry with a towel, right? And see that you take care of your own self before eating, after eating, not to touch anybody, but learn to wash your hands, okay? Next, always use a handkerchief when you sneeze, okay? Sneezing, coughing, you should have a handkerchief because now you are out of the house. It is good to take care on your own, of your own self. Parents are not going to be with you always. Carry a handkerchief when you sneeze, when you cough, use it. Cover your mouth and nose. Shouting out, that is absolutely wrong. Not to scream, not to shout. No, as if we are in the market selling vegetables. The vegetable seller shouts which vegetable he has, what is the price, and he keeps shouting aloud. But you should not do that, okay? So take care. No screaming, no shouting, no yelling. When you get some free time, you must sit and read something instead of talking and playing. No, usually last time when you were in school, you used to get breaks and you would go around and play with everybody, touching them, then playing with them. So now it is a different time. You can take some books, sit and read at one place. Whenever you get time, start reading. Then always keep a small sanitizer bottle with you. Use sanitizers. It is not that you should use it very frequently after each class, after each period, but after 4 periods, when you get the recess time, use it. After you think that you have touched something or somebody, use it. So keep a sanitizer bottle with you and use it. Take care of your own self. If somebody helps you out with something, if somebody says thank you, learn to say you are welcome. When you use all these words, these are called as golden words. People like you, and it is seen that you are very disciplined and you have a lot of manners. So take care of what you speak, how you speak. It is very important to behave well. Then the next thing, sharing. We have seen this earlier, but once again keep in mind, now you don't have books. No, everybody must not be having the books. So it is time for you to share, but it does not mean that you have to go and stick to the child and sit. After you complete, then pass on the book. He is not having a book, so I'll go and sit with him. That is absolutely wrong. You can show your notes to him. Keep your hands and fingers and feet to yourself. Hands and fingers means somebody sitting in front, you will be kicking from behind, touching his legs. All these things are wrong. Somebody is fighting, you want to go and hit, and then your hands go and touch him. No, that is wrong. You should not do all these things. Your hands and your feet should be all to yourself. Wherever you sit, sit properly. Learn to say hello. No, greet your friends also. Elders, we say good morning, ma'am, good morning, teacher, good morning, sir. You can say hello to your friends. You can say hi. No need to speak in Marathi. Kai re, kasa आहेस तू? Wrong. When you come into the school, you should always speak in English. Say hi friend, how are you? Hello, how are you doing? What's up? What's going on? No, these are the ways to speak to your friend. Whenever in the classroom, walk. No need to run. No need to jump. No need to hop from one bench to the other. No, that is absolutely wrong. What you are supposed to do is you should walk properly in the class. Okay? So, whenever in the class, walk. No running, no jumping. Then, most important, when you are in the school, have fun.
You were waiting for these days. No, you wanted the school very badly. Now that you are in school, learn to have lot of fun. Fun by learning new things. Fun by meeting up your friends, but at the same time, not to touch them, not to go too close. But be happy and have a lot and lot of fun. So the school is really ready to welcome you with a hearty hand. Whenever you enter the room, the learning process is going to be fun and cooperation is expected from you. And our positive attitude is always there so that you all have mutual respect and you learn to love yourself and also all of your friends. We are really very happy to see you soon to the school. So, our class rules looking into the eyes of the teacher or the speaker. You should have listening ears. The mouth should be quiet. Hands should be helping. Helping hands is already explained. So, keep these things in mind. And we all are waiting to see you in the school. I hope you have a great time back to the school. We are also as excited as you all are. So see your eyes, keep watching, ears keep listening, mouth is closed, hands are still. And let us meet soon in the school. The school is waiting for you. The school bell wants to be rung once again so that you all can run out of the school. And again, when it rings back, you all enter to the classroom. So even the school bell is waiting for you. The classrooms are waiting for you. The blackboard wants to see you. The whiteboard wants to meet you. And these are the classroom rules I hope you all will follow.
Was really very important, and you must have really benefited from the same. Please do take care when you come back to school. Follow the proper instructions given by the school and take care of yourself. Until then, see you. Stay home, stay safe, and God bless you all. Bye.